Alright folks, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's great to see you. Hope we're all doing well. And I hope we're all ready for the final tonight over in Mexico. What a game this is going to be. We've got Thomas Machac, Alejandro, Davidovich, Fokina. Who's it going to be? There can only be one. Let me know in the comments. Get your predictions in. Who do you think takes the title tonight? Before we get into it, like the video if you would. Get yourself subscribed to the channel. If you're not, we continue to grow. I'd appreciate it if you did. I'd love to have you. If you want to support the channel, obviously there's a link in the description and the pinned comment along with the picks as always. Before we talk about them really quick, let's talk about last night's games. Anyone watch them? I caught both of them. I was up till around 6 AM waiting until the end of that El Chapo match. We'll talk about that in a moment. Thomas Machac put in a blinder against Binac. Fantastic in that third set. Nakashima played really good too. Can't take anything away from him. He played very, very solid. Second set was brilliant too. It was very close to entering God's hands in that third set, but just great stuff from Thomas Machac. That was him just showing his class, pure class, just a little bit more in the moments when you need it. That's what it's all about. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if he needs one more win, but he's either one more win away or he's very, very close to being the 20th in the world. And I can't believe he's not a little bit higher already. I mean, we know how good this lad is, don't we? Isn't ATP like 19th in the world, 20th in the world? I'm pretty sure we mentioned that a week or two ago. I don't know, I'll have to check. Someone find out. Because if that's so, that's nuts, innit? I think Thomas Machac is miles better than Artifice. So I don't know. Maybe Artifice is top 20. Maybe Thomas Machac is just severely underrated at the moment. But Denis Shapovalov, though. I'll be honest with you, folks. I'll just say it. It was heartbreaking to watch him choke that match away, and it kills me to say it, but that's exactly what he did. Just an absolute choke job if you've ever seen one. It's alright though, I can't fault him. I can't say anything bad. Let's not forget how good El Chapo has been the past few weeks, you know. He's been playing some of the best tennis that we've seen out of anyone so far this season, so we've still got to tip the cap to him. Although I couldn't help but feel slightly betrayed by the performance. He had more than enough chances, and I repeat, more than enough chances to win that game. I woke up this morning, I had to pray to the Greek gods for some redemption, and safe to say, the prayer was answered. He sent me a warrior of Zeus, or something like that, in the form of Stefanos Tsitsipas. He was unbelievable today. He looked like he was going to win that match before he'd even hit the ball. Great stuff. I don't know what he's done differently. I mean, he's definitely found something. Is it just as simple as a quick racket change, and all of a sudden we've got like a Thor's hammer situation on the go here? Because if that's all it took for him to start playing like this, I think it's safe to say the rest of the tour are gonna have a problem on the hands with this guy if he can carry this over into this month. Just brilliant. We knew Felix probably wouldn't be at his best. He has played a lot of long games. Pretty much all of them. I've went to 3 sets, haven't they? Long slogs. We knew he weren't exactly going to get better, but it still doesn't take anything away from the win. Tsitsipas, fantastic. And as someone mentioned in the comments, he didn't exactly have the best record when it came to the finals. So, well done, Steph. I appreciate that. Tsitsipas squad, do not be afraid, for I have redeemed you. Well happy with that. Let's talk about this match today, innit? Got quite some time before this one starts, but we've got Thomas Machac, Alejandro, Davidovich, Fokina. These have played. I think the head-to-head is 1-0 to Machac. That was in Shanghai last year, and it was a very, very close game. Safe to say, if it was a close game then, I'd imagine it'll be just as close. Maybe more of the same, even closer now. Davidovich Fokina continues to impress me. But we'll start with Thomas Machac. I mean, how good's he been this week? And I probably should have mentioned it at the start, but you probably already know. The outright still stands. I had quite a decent bet on Thomas Machac at 11-1 to win Dubai. Who took that with me at the start? Anyone? I don't know what to do. I mean, I say I don't know what to do. I'm obviously just going to let it ride, aren't I? Like, we're in the final now. There's no going back. I think he stands just as good a chance to win this one as anyone did. So you can't deny the run that he's had. It's been really, really good. He's been solid. Probably just got better as the weeks got on. Ended up getting past Jakob Mensah in the first round. Decent stuff. Daniel Altmaier, he played really good there. That was a fucking really good game. And then the game against Lerner Tien. Lerner Tien had just smoked Zverev the day before and then bumped into Thomas Machac and just got bullied by him. And then obviously the game last night against Binach. Solid. He just seems to be playing at a sustainable level and just doing more than enough to win these and see these out, which is all you need to do. All you need to do. Very, very happy with Thomas Machac. Done some bits for me all week, and I imagine he's done some bits for yourself. Davidovich, Fokina. No, there's not much to repeat. We've spoke about these all week, haven't we? You know, we had a very close game against Matteo Bellucci and another close one against Tiafoe. Bit of a washout against the Mexican, and then the game last night against El Chapo. Brilliant result. Brilliant results. You've got to tip the cap to Guile in this one, folks. But I will say this. Not only has he been really good, he's been fantastic all season. Not much to separate the two of them as far as wins. 11-4 for Thomas Machac, 13-5 for Davidovich Fokina. So fairly similar records on that front. The game against El Chapo, did anyone watch it? No, he played really good. And for the last time this week, I'm going to revert back to the game against Kecmanovic in the Delray Beach final. This is exactly what he needed to do coming off that loss, and he's managed to, he's managed to do it. He's been playing 10 times better than I thought he would. Even before the final, the winter tail of Fritz, I writ him off there. I thought Fritz was just going to do him. I imagine you did too. But no, I said it yesterday and I'll say it again, he's playing a lot better than what I feel like a lot of us give him credit for, and he usually does. Now this will be his second final in the space of a week or two. I'm not saying it'll be the same. I'm not saying it'll be anything like the last final, but you have to admit there is a possibility that there may be some remnants of that Delray Beach final going through the mind of the Spaniard in this one. Look, like, the main thing I wanted to say about Davidovich Fokina as well, like, I feel like I have to. Now, you may agree, you may not, so please do let me know. That game against Shapovalov, although El Chapo did choke the match away, he was in a very, very good spot to take that first set. And then, even in the second set, he came back from, 4-1 down, made it 6-5, and then he was saving for the second set. El Chapo was essentially one hold away in the first set, and then another hold away in the second from wrapping that up in straight sets. No, it didn't go that way. It went the exact opposite, but Davidovich Fokina was choking that fucking game away as well. He was. To El Chapo, who was in choke mode too. I think El Chapo was 4-1, 4-2, 4-1 or something like that in the first set. Ended up losing it in a tiebreaker, and then he was down 4-1 in the second. Ended up bringing it back to 6-5 save for the set, and then lost the tiebreaker again. And he was absolutely horrendous in that second set tiebreaker. You could tell it was curtains for Dennis. I can't help but think, well, like I said then, providing Chapo just held serve once in both of them sets, we'd have been sitting here saying how shit Davidovich Fokina was. Don't lie. The narrative would have been completely different. But I feel like the El Chapo performance has saved them a lot from that. Don't get me wrong, Fokina was fantastic in that tiebreaker. He was brilliant throughout. And even though he did sort of choke the game away in Delray Beach, I thought he was going to do it there. especially in that second set. I thought this is the start, but no. So you have to give him credit for being able to rally and pull that one back himself. I can't help but think that if that was Thomas Machac playing the way he's played all week, in that spot, in that very same situation, and it weren't Denis Shapovalov, I don't think you're coming back from that. I don't. I just don't. I think Thomas Machac has been so good all week, especially in the crucial moments when you need to. That's when he's been shining. He really has. That easily could have been over for Davidovich Fokina. Easily. The way Shapo's played the past 2 weeks, I am so shocked. I am lost for words that he done what he done. I did not see that. When he went up by that much in the first set, I thought, oh yeah, done. But what does Kenny Rogers say? You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. Like, you just can't write it. Just can't write it. Yeah, I feel like Thomas Machac would have beat that version of Davidovich Fokina last night. Although he did have a longer game against Binach, I'm not really concerned over the fitness of Thomas Machac. I feel like he'll most definitely fancy himself at this one. So will Davidovich Fokina, but I'd imagine he fancied himself against Kekmanovic and Delray Beach, and we all know how that went. Now, I've still got Thomas Machac on the outright, 11-1. I will be very, very well off if he wins this game. But what are we getting him at here? Bookies are saying 1.7. Now that's 1.8 on the exchange. Very well then. I think Thomas Machac wraps this one up, folks. I do. Will this be his first title? I can't believe that. I can't believe he hasn't took one already. Or will it be his first 500? I'm not too sure. Have either of these ever won a title? I don't know. I can't remember. Can't think. That's up to you. Someone's just commented something. I'll get back to that. Justin DeSalvo, was it about Tsitsipas? Yeah. Reply to you in a sec, my mate. But yeah, I can't help but feel like Thomas Machac takes this one. If it was any other tournament, any other time in the year, I'd probably take Thomas Machac anyway. I fancy him to get this one done. I do. 11-1 on the outright, 1.8 on the exchange. I'm just going to go all in. I'm going to go all in with me boy. I've backed him all week, and I'll back him all the way. I'll be a fucking fool if I was to turn me back on him now. Davidovich Fokina will not make it easy for him, evidently. I imagine he will put up more than a fight against Machac, but I think it's going to be rinse and repeat. I really do. I think he'll be just a little bit too much, just a little bit too better than pretty much everyone he's played all week. I don't see this one being any different. He may drop a set. I didn't see him getting fucking pasted in that second set against Binach, but it happened. It's what happened in the third that matters. Davidovich Fokina, although he has surprised me and he continues to surprise me, I will always have just a couple of questions regarding the holding of the nerves, shall we say. I feel like that may be the factor in this one. I'm probably going to side with Thomas Machac. As a matter of fact, I'm definitely going to side with Thomas Machac. I'm going to take him on the money line at 1.8 on the exchange while it's at that. Why the fuck not? Let me know what you're going for. Best of luck to you. We've been a decent week again, hasn't it? Been a decent month. Been a decent first 2 months. We've had an absolute flyer to the start of the season. I appreciate each and every one of you that have joined, not only from the start, but obviously we've had quite a lot of new followers over the past couple of months. So yeah, I see you. Keep doing your thing. We'll keep doing our thing as well, and we'll see what happens, see where it gets us. Well, very well. One more time for Mexico, folks. I'll be saying good night to you. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you stopping by, taking the time to come and chat. I really enjoy it. It makes my day. Take it easy, innit? Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Let's go get that cash again today. Enjoy the final. And I won't see you tomorrow. We're going to have a well-earned day off tomorrow because we've got nothing, but then come Tuesday, I think it is business as usual for the Indian Wells. So I can't wait for that. I imagine you're rather excited for it too. As always, we're going to be going through the whole thing every day. So until then, folks, have a good one. Always a pleasure. See you later.